My name is Kailas Bhosle. I am from Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. In this session, we are going to study about the shear force and bending moment diagrams of cantilever beam with the UDL. So for this unit, we have referred some textbooks as well as reference books. At the end of the session, the learners will be able to calculate the shear force and bending moment diagrams of cantilever beam with uniformly distributed load. So this is the problem. So this is a cantilever beam. One end is fixed and on the free end there is a UDL. UDL is from the free end to the 6 meter from the free end. Intensity of the UDL, this is the intensity of the UDL is 3 kilonewton per meter. Now what we are doing, first we have to find out what is the reaction, because this UDL will try to shear off the beam. So there is a reaction will be developed at this fixed end. Again, due to this UDL, there is a bending moment. So this bending moment will try to rotate the beam in the clockwise direction. So for the equilibrium, there should be a resisting moment should be developed on the reaction, which will try to oppose the this bending of the beam. So we'll find out the reaction and the resisting moment about the fixed end. So this UDL of 3 kN per meter and the cantilever beam. So we'll take the summation of Fy is 0. So we'll find out the shear force first. Downward load is positive, upward reaction is negative. So UDL, so we'll convert UDL intensity is 3. This is the intensity of UDL and distance is 6 meter. So 3 into 6, that will be converted to point load, minus RA is 0. RA is upward, so minus. So RA will be equal to 18. So reaction will be developed equal to 18 kilonewton. Then what is the bending moment about this point? So when we see that when there is a clockwise bending moment, that will be taken as negative. So we have used the minus sign. So 3 is the intensity of the UDL. Is the intensity of the UDL. Then 6 is the total distance of the UDL, total span of the UDL, and then multiply by this. What is that? That is the distance of the midpoint of the UDL from that point. So we have to find out the bending moment about the point A. So we have to find out the distance from A to midpoint of the UDL. So here 4 plus midpoint will be here. So 4 plus 6 by 2, that is 4 plus 3, that is 7. So that is minus 126 kilonewton meter. So that is the bending moment due to the UDL. This UDL is trying to rotate the beam in the clockwise direction. So there should be a resisting moment should be developed about the fixed point, which will be in the opposite direction to this previous one. So this is the resisting moment developed, which will oppose the bending of the beam. Now next thing is that we have to find out the shear force diagram. So SF at point C is 0, that is though the UDL is shown as starting from the C point, but at the right hand side or on the C point there is no load. So we are assuming that there is a 0 SF at the C point. Next point is B point. So we have to first find out the shear force at the point B. There is no load addition at the B point, so we can select only single point. What is the SF at the point B? So that is 3 into 6. 3 is the intensity of the UDL and 6 the distance. It is plus 18. It is downward, so plus 18. Now because there is a UDL between point B and C, so when there is a UDL, we have to show it by the inclined line. Next point at the RHS of the A point, that is nothing between point A and B, so we can keep the previous value, and so there is nothing between point A and B, so the SF is shown by the horizontal line. Previously between point B and C there is UDL, so we started from 0 to 18, so there is inclined line, and at the SF at A point, that is 0, so final answer should be 0. It gives the cross check for our calculations. So this is the diagram which is given in the Ratan book. Finally, you have to find out the bending moment. Bending moment about point C is 0 because it is a free end of the cantilever beam. Bending moment about point B. So first, that is a 3 into 6. 3 is the intensity of the UDL, 6 is the span of the UDL, and then we have to find out the what is the midpoint of this UDL. We are now measuring the bending moment about the point B, so we have to consider distance between midpoint and the B point. Midpoint and B point, that is 3. So 3 into 6 into 3, 54. It is going in the clockwise direction, so minus. Again, in the case of the bending moment diagram, as there is a UDL between point B and C, so the curve is shown, that is parabolic curve. So we have to show it by the parabolic curve between point B and C. Finally, at point A, as we have shown that at point H, 126 kilonewton meter. So this is a practice problem for you. So cantilever beam is given, and it is a combination of point load as well as UDL. So first find out the reaction at point A. Reaction will be equal to 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6, and the UDL. Intensity is 2, distance is 3 and 6. So we have to add and then find out the reaction. Similarly, find out what is the resisting moment about point A, so that the beam should not rotate.